Sangye chodang soki chok nam la. Jung chobado dak ni kyap sochi. Dangji jin soki pe so nam ki. Drola panchi sangye chupa shok pei. The Buddha, the Dharma, and Supreme Sangha. Until enlightenment, we take refuge in you. May we, through the merit of generosity and so forth, achieve Buddhahood for the benefit of all sentient beings. Pei. Welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and thank you so very much for joining me for day 10 of Tibetan Book of the Dead Sadhana. I'd like to especially welcome Bryce, Kim, and Carnold, is Kelly, who are joining us live right now, and anybody else who is joining live. Please feel free to say hello using the chat function at the bottom of your screen. And I also would like to welcome anybody who will be watching the recording of this broadcast sometime in the future. So I'd like to start with the introduction to today's sadhana. Day 10, Rainbow Light. On this day, the knowledge-holding forms come to receive one. At the same time, the path to the lowest world, produced by blinding passion and stupidity, also come to receive one. And this is the last of the second portion of the Tibetan Book of the Dead. So far we've been sitting face to face with peaceful deities, and in the days to follow, more wrathful and more frightening forms will be encountered beginning tomorrow. And I also would like to say namaste to Deborah, who's joining us now. So I invite you at this point to sit in a comfortable posture. Close your eyes, breathe deeply. And I invite you to begin to visualize the deceased sitting in front of you. And I invite you to call their name 3 times silently. And acknowledge that at this point you are acting as a conduit for this information for the deceased, to aid them on their journey ahead. O nobly born, listen undistractedly. On this 10th day, the varied colored radiance of purified forms will come and shine. Simultaneously, the knowledge-holding forms from higher realms will come to receive you. From the center of a circle or mandala, enhaloed in a radiance of rainbow light, a male figure with a female figure at his side will shine on you. He dances with his right arm stretched high, holding frightening objects such as a knife and a bloody skull. To his right shines a white figure with radiant, smiling face, also holding frightening objects and dancing with right arm stretched high. Behind you is a yellow figure, also smiling and radiant, embraced with a yellow female figure, also dancing, with right arm stretched high, holding a crescent knife and a skull filled with blood. 2 more figures like these, one red and the other green, also appear. All these figures are holders of knowledge. Around these main figures are numerous fairy-like figures with sound-making instruments, filling the space with music and causing the whole space to vibrate, to quake and tremble, with sound so mighty as to dazzle one's brain. O nobly born, 5 dazzling and vibrant colors coming from the knowledge-holding deities appear, flashing, radiant, transparent, glorious, and awe-inspiring, striking at your heart so bright that the eye cannot bear to look upon them. At the same time, a dull blue light from the lower realms will come to shine with radiance of wisdom, along with radiance of wisdom. Then, through the influence and inertia of your illusions, you will be afraid of the radiance of the 5 colors, and you will wish to flee. You will be attracted toward the dull light of the lower world. Do not be terrified of the brilliant radiance of the 5 colors. Know the wisdom to be your own. It is you. Within those radiances, a natural sound of the truth will reverberate like 1,000 thunders. The sound will come with a rolling reverberation. Fear not, flee not. Do not be terrified. Know that these sounds are the intellectual faculties of your own inner light. Do not be attracted by the dull blue light of the lower world. Do not be weak. If you are attracted, you will fall into the lower world where stupidity predominates, and you will suffer the miseries of slavery, dumbness, and stupidness. It will be a very long time before you can get out. Do not be attracted to the dull light. Put your faith in the bright, dazzling, 5-colored radiance. Direct your mind one-pointedly toward the forms of knowledge, holding conquerors, and think one-pointedly. These knowledge-holding forms, the heroes and the other forms, have come from the holy paradise realms to receive me. Up to the day, images of perfection have all exerted the rays of grace and compassion, yet I have not been rescued by them. Oh, for a being like myself, may the knowledge-holding forms not let me go downward further than this, but hold me with a hook of compassion and lead me to the holy paradises. And lead me to the holy paradises. Thinking in this manner, one-pointedly pray. O knowledge-holding forms, please come to me. Lead me on the path out of your great love. I am wandering in my circular path because of the intensified tendencies of my past. On this bright light path, may the bands of heroes and knowledge holders lead me. May the group of other forms guard my rear. May they save me from the fearful ambushes of this place and place me in the pure paradise realms. Praying thus, in deep faith and humility, there is no doubt that one will be born within the pure paradise realms. After being merged in rainbow light into the heart of knowledge holding forms, all who have the tendency toward understanding, coming to recognize at this stage, obtain liberation, even those of mean and evil tendencies. All can be sure to be liberated here. Here ends the part of the great voyage concerned with setting face to face with the peaceful deities of the clear light. Om. I invite you to take a deep and clearing breath, letting go of the meditation for now, slowly opening your eyes. And I encourage you to take some time for quiet meditation before resuming the day's activities. I'd like to again thank Larch, Deborah, Kelly, Kim, and Bryce for joining me right now. And I invite you to stay tuned. I'm going to take about a 10-minute break, and then I'll be signing back on, and I'll share with you our Tuesday satsang. I'll be sharing with you a meditation on the Sri Sarasvati Stotram. So I hope to see you then. Till then, namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. And thank you again.